Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Walk and Talk with Jeff. I am Jeff, and it is a beautiful morning. We had a good rain last night, and it cooled off nicely. It's been pretty hot the last couple days. Hey, today I want to talk a little bit about a couple things that's going on. The number one thing that's going on tonight is, don't forget, the World Cup Soccer United States is playing Paraguay. It's going to be a pretty good match. It's going to be 8 o'clock Central Time, so you definitely want to tune into that if you're, especially if you're a soccer fan. Root on the United States of America for sure. I want to talk a little bit about today. Is it going to be deal or no deal with Iran? This has really went on way too long, in my opinion, and everything that I'm telling you is my opinion. I think that back in April, when we started this whole whatever you want to call it, they call it a war, some calls it a war, some calls it a exercise, some calls it defending the United States. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. When we started way back then in April, we should have finished the job, in my opinion. Iran, they have lied, they have killed, they have cheated the United States for 47 years. And they're not to be trusted. And I know that President Trump thinks he's going to get a deal, and I'm a President Trump guy. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. I like the guy. I think he does whatever he can for the country. I am definitely in the middle of the road when it comes to politics. I'm not far left. I'm not far right. I'm kind of right in the middle. But I do believe that he thinks that he can get a deal with him today. Or this weekend, I think is what he said, possibly by this weekend. Even if you get the deal with these clowns, they're still going to lie and connive and cheat to break the deal somehow. Fly a drone at us or do something that's going to make somebody upset. Next thing you know, we're at full-scale artillery again. So I really do think, well, I don't know. I hope. Everybody says it's different this time. But this is like the, gosh, I don't know, 6th or 7th time, maybe 8th time that we had this deal that's going to be happening. And I hope it is, because I want our guys to get home, most of them, because you know we're going to have a presence out there in that Hormuz Strait probably for years to come. We're not just going to pack up our bags and leave. We're going to be there for quite a while, I'm quite sure. So I'm really hoping that it ends this weekend, or at least they come up with some sort of a deal that stops all the fighting. The whole problem is Trump is worried about the people of Iran. You know, the people of Iran, they're, a lot of them are good people who just want out of this regime. The IRG right now is calling the shots, whether anybody knows it or not. They're calling all the shots. They're going to make sure that there's not going to be peace in the area. They'll fire at anybody to make sure there's not peace. See, those people over there, in my opinion, are just evil. I don't even know anybody that's that mean as they are, and they don't care. They don't care to put their people through any kind of turmoil at all. Now, with all that being said, one of the things that really, really bothers me is the media coverage. I'm a United States of American guy. I bleed red, white, and blue. I love America. We got the greatest country in the world. And I listen to some of these media stations, some of these channels, that talk about Iran is winning the war. How can you say that? How can you even imagine the fact that Iran is winning anything? We have totally obliterated their military. They don't have anything in the sky. They've got nothing in the water. Their navy's at the bottom of the sea. It's just terrible for the media to say that we're losing this war. Now, not all of them. You get some of the more conservative channels. They will tell you the truth. They will also tell you, they will show the generals. And see, these generals, they're not politically, most of them aren't political. Generals are all about military. And they show these generals that talk about what's going on over there. They all basically say the same thing. Whatever channel you're watching, they say the same thing. They are, don't trust Iran. They know what we should do. They know that we should go over there and just absolutely just hammer them until they can't be hammered any longer. And then just, keep an eye on the Hormuz Strait, keep it open, and keep the world flowing as far as goods and oil and stuff like that through that strait. But you won't find a general one that'll say, oh yeah, I think Iran's winning and I think we need to leave. That's not happening. But you will look at some of these stations that will actually absolutely make you sick, talking about the United States of America. And the reason they talk about the United States of America like that is because the bottom line, they just hate Trump. TDS is real, folks. TDS is happening. I have some friends that absolutely, they have it. They absolutely have it. I have talked to them a lot, and they've even acted differently towards me over the past couple of years because it is so bad. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but nevertheless, that's the way it happens. My advice to everyone out there is to find you news, not just one spot. Find your news everywhere. Watch all of the stations. Watch the far left, even though it'll make you sick. It does me. Watch the far right, which I don't particularly care for either. But watch the moderate stations. Watch the left, watch the right, watch it all. Put your news together in your own mind, because you're still not only, you're even doing that, you're still only getting very little of the story. You're not getting very much of the story at all. But at least educate yourself. Watch everything. Don't just let one station, rule your thinking, because it's very important for everyone involved. Because when you go out and you start talking about things and you don't know what you're talking about because all you've listened to is one left-wing leaning station, that's not good. You need to educate yourself, folks. So anyway, you could get really deep in the weeds on that subject. I'm not going to, but I would like to hear your comments and opinions on everything going on out there in the world in Iran. I would love to hear some people just like me, and just to tell me what you think. So if you don't mind, comment on this post, like and subscribe it, and stay tuned for our next video. I'm out.